sustainability. Over to you, Shivakumar.
So I live in an area called Bellandur in Bangalore. Few years ago, it was known as Silicon Valley or the newer Silicon Valley of Bangalore, but nowadays Silicon Valley is not the right term to use. Then as Gautam said, Bellandur is also known for the foaming lakes. So what, it's business as usual. And of late, Bellandur is known for flooding. So I was wondering, okay, we have a collective responsibility to go fix this. But when I started from my home to Conrad Hotel here, my map showed just 25 minutes. In Bangalore, any commute between origin and destination, sub 30 minutes, is honey in my ears, right? So there was some positive vibe in me saying that, okay, today things are going to go well. And then while I was driving down, the roads were clean. Any idea, any guesses why it was clean? Because, correct, Bangalore is already demonstrating that we will reduce the demand for water to clean roads, but carry the natural rainwater on the roads to clean it. But jokes apart, we have responsibility to fix it. But I was really glad and thank Jose and his team for putting this forum, ICT forum, together for talking, discussing about the future and about sustainability as well. So quickly, so my name is Sivakumar. I am the India lead for the OpenBlue Solutions organization within Johnson Controls. I'll quickly take 30 seconds to explain what Johnson Controls is all about. We're a global leader in technology, powering smart and healthy and connected buildings. And we also look at how do we reimagine the performance of building and to serve people, places on the planet. And we have been doing this since 1885. Now, today, this forum is the apt forum and on time to really discuss about sustainability. And why? I should have heard from my previous speakers, 40% of global CO2 emissions are generated by the building sector, and innovating sustainable products and solutions is going to be key, and disrupting the traditional delivery models, moving away from CapEx to subscription-based as-a-service kind of a model using OpEx model. So that's the need of the hour. And then also digital and software is essential to delivering the customer value and reduce the carbon emission and also improve the energy efficiency, and digital service capabilities to generate outcomes. Now, we all have sustainability goals to achieve. Yes, we know what the major goals are: meet regulatory requirements, and then decarbonization targets and certifications. Along with that, reduce energy consumption and emissions, and then ease of burden of mandatory sustainability reporting. We all know in general how reporting is difficult, and at the same time, sustainability reporting, particularly government-facing, is even trickier. And improving building performance as value. While we have these major goals, we also have challenges. Develop transparent sustainability initiatives, identify metrics to adopt tools, and streamline, automate sustainability reporting, and scale efforts across the enterprise. It is just not enough to do it in one building, but how do we do it globally across the enterprise? Now, what we recommend through our own journey of sustainability and smart building is you design, you digitalize, and then you deploy. And there's a clear 8-step process which we have seen that it's been working so far. There are many models available, but number one is to goal setting and advisory services. This morning, Jan and others, we were just discussing how important it is to pick up a realistic target. Otherwise, picking a goal from thin air is going to be very ambitious, and it's difficult to show progress. So it's important to take stock of what our green inventories are and get into scope 1, scope 2, scope 3 emissions, and then really set the right goals. And after setting the goal, move on to safe, secure, and healthy environments. So now we are talking about things outside the building, but how do we also focus on things inside the building? During COVID and post-COVID, we are looking at a hybrid work environment, right? So how do we make it friendly to the employees and the occupants of the building, and at the same time, making sure it is secure? And how do we make it healthier for people to be inside the buildings? Indoor air quality, that's another example. The third one is basically what we are discussing today, digitally enabled environments. I think previous speakers spoke about it. How do we really use digital technologies as an enabler and an accelerator for this sustainable transformation? The fourth one is efficient infrastructure. In spite of all this, we'll have to really rely upon efficient equipments like chillers, your cooling towers, and your heat pumps across the globe. Number 5, yes, we have done all this, but how do we make it a sustainable operations 24/7, leveraging cloud services or whatnot? So that's where that's going to be key, sustainable operations and distributed energy resources, renewable energy and certification. So when we achieve all this, how do we really take pride and report it out? The next thing is, how do we take it step? I mean, easier said than done. So this is the 4-step process. Number 1, gather data on energy emissions, and then recommend new projects to save energy and other resources. Number 3, control the building real time, and then finally, you automate it. Now, in the context of buildings, so we all know the typical buildings, standalone buildings optimized for cost. How do we make it more connected, a holistic view with energy conservation measures, and if then that kind of rules, and of course, OpEx savings, moving towards smart buildings, which is more interconnected using BIoT platforms, and OpEx savings, and continuously learn, adapt, and make it more autonomous. Now, this is where the power of operational technology on the left is going to intermingle with the IT folks on the right to really enhance, achieve our sustainability targets, particularly using building, automation system, energy, safety, and security aspects as well. Now, how do we disrupt this through digital solutions? One of the solutions what we have is OpenBlue. We leverage digital applications, data, AI/ML, and the cyber to both on the cloud and also on the edge to really enable our customers, communities, and the government bodies to meet the sustainability targets through service, products, and our solutions as well. Now, to wrap up, it is our collective responsibility to transform and meet the targets, not only meet the targets while we millennials and Gen Xers are trying to become net zero. It's our responsibility to also coach and train the Gen Zers and Alphas to really become net positive. With that, I thank Jose and his team for this noble effort for a noble cause. Thank you.